Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody, and we're going to get started here. Mute all. All right. One more second, Grace, for people to get on this magic call. It's a must not miss call. Give us a few more seconds, and we get started where I put my stuff together over here. Okay. Awesome. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening all around the world. Good afternoon in Nigeria, I think afternoon in South Africa as well, Costa Rica, Australia, all around the world. I'm so glad you guys are on this training this morning because the substance, the value I'm going to add to your lives this morning, it's going to last for a lifetime. I'm going to be going through some extremely strong pointers this morning. This is what's going to help build your business. It's what's going to help take you to the next levels. People that build business are leaders. So what we want to do is create leaders in our group. We don't need followers. If you just have followers on your team is not going to grow. And I want us to put behind our mind that everyone is the CEO of their business. I repeat, everyone is the CEO of their business. That means you're responsible for the success of your business. If your business is not succeeding, it's not because of the people you brought to the business, it's because you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a leader, okay? When you push the problem away, you don't think there's a problem. You are the problem that you have, and you need to lead you. You need to fix you to get to the next level. And guys, this morning, the topic we're going to be pondering on this morning is called momentum. And you guys can see in the picture next to me, momentum is the key to success in every business. But real quick, before I get this party started, I'm going to talk, because I see some new folks on the call, I'm going to talk a little bit about me, how I got from one level to the next level. And this is my story. I used to have a 16 hours job. I used to work 16 hours every blessed day, guys. Every day, 16 hours a day. I stay 1 hour away from where I work, so I drive 1 hour back home and 1 hour back to work. So we're talking about 16-hour shifts. We're talking about 2 hours drive almost every day. This is what I used to do. As you guys can see in that picture there, that is the car I used to drive before I came into this industry. That $2,000 car, and most of the time, because I work a 16-hour shift and I have to drive 1 hour to my home, 1 hour back, I just sleep in that white car you guys can see in the picture. That car cost me $2,000. I spent over $6,000 fixing the car. It ain't not $6,000 at once, but $200, $1,000, because it was always breaking down because of the age of the car. But because of this industry, I was able to move from that white car to the car that I presently drive today, all because of this industry. I was able to move from a 16-hour job to cut off all those hours, take those hours away, and use those hours to run a business that brings success. I'll tell you what, the day that I said enough is enough, guys, was one day I was driving this same white car, driving back home, and I slept. If you know what it's like to work 16 hours a day, you know your body is tired. Your body is giving up. I slept and I almost killed myself, guys. That was a turning point. I knew I had to do something that was going to transform. I knew I had to do something that was going to change my life. And that's the day I found this industry network marketing that is making and creating millionaires, guys, daily. Daily. I used to stay in this small house you guys are looking at now. It was a $120,000 house that I bought a long time ago. I was paying mortgage on it. And this was the house I used to drive 1 hour to and 1 hour back to work. But today, guys, because of this industry, that house is paid off completely. And I was able to get another $500,000 house, guys. Why? Because of a decision I made one day. Enough is enough. I'll tell you guys a quick story. A guy wanted to change his life, right? And everything he had, he set fire on them. He had an old car, set fire on the car. He had an old house, set fire on the house, and people thought he was crazy. But the fact that he told people, this is what's holding me down. Sometimes you have to burn bridges to move to the next level. And this particular gentleman is one of the biggest millionaires now in the US because he made one good decision. Enough is enough of plain s'more, and that is what changed his life. The same thing I did when I almost killed myself driving. I said enough is enough of this petty things. I need to look for something that's going to transform my life. And because of this opportunity, this is how my life got transformed. I moved from one car to another car, from $100,000 house to $500,000 house. And I'll tell you what, it's not over yet. Because of the new opportunity that we have now, I was able to go and see the next house that we're going to get as a family. This is a $1.4 million house. Why? Because of the industry and because of the company, because of the kind of products this company has. But guys, this is not the reason. I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying to show you guys the power of this industry can change your life. Until you say enough is enough, it's time to move on, you would never move forward. Your comfort zone will keep holding you back. You got to get to a point whereby you say, you know what, this is it. I'm tired of this car. I'm tired of not having to care for my family. This is it. I got to do something. That's the day that turns your life around. But that's not why we're here today. We're here for a special training, which is called Momentum. And I'm going to jump right into it. So guys, that's my story. Find the day that turns your life around. Nothing will hold you. Quitting is unthinkable. Victory is inevitable. That is the day that turns your life around. So our topic for today, guys, is momentum. Get your pen, get your paper. If you haven't gotten paper yet, get enough paper. Guys, you need to take note. The sharp pencil is better than the brilliant mind. Take notes on this training. It's going to be a quick one because we already lost 10 minutes waiting for people to get on the call. So first, you remember what I said. You are the CEO of your business. You got to create a winning atmosphere. There got to be an atmosphere that makes people win. Create that atmosphere. And that brings us back to the momentum, which is our topic for today. We're going to go deeply into the momentum. And we're going to talk about the law of momentum. Guys, without momentum in your team, success is not going to happen. The law of momentum says the law of momentum is the leader's best friend. Guys, we're all leaders on this team. The best friend you're going to have on this team is momentum. Take it or not. I repeat, the best thing you're going to have on any team you create is momentum. It is a sister to the law of victory. Momentum and victory are side by side. Where you find victory, guys, you're going to find momentum. They literally work together. Now, take this down your notes. Many times, the only difference between winning and losing is momentum. And I'm going to go through that. It's not your talent. It's not your gift. It's not the fact that you went through the university, you became a professor. That is not it. The difference, which we're going to go deeply as we go on this training, the difference between winning and losing them is momentum. I'm going to prove it to you guys today. I'm going to show you the difference between winning. Write this down. The difference between winning and losing is not my gift. It's not my talent. It's momentum. Momentum is the great magnifier. Okay? If you look small, momentum makes you look extremely big. In other words, it's the great exaggerator. It exaggerates you and makes you seem bigger, make you seem good. This is what momentum does to you. As a leader, it makes the leader look better than what they are. And I'm gonna explain what's that mean. Why it makes you look better than what you are. Momentum makes the follower performs better. So it makes the leader look great, and it makes the followers perform on a higher level of performance. And we're going to go through all those points today. With momentum, an average person becomes a superman. An average person becomes a superior person. We talked about the law of leadership. If you want to bring 10s to your business, you have to become a 10 or more. This is what momentum does to people. It takes you from a 0 to a 10, a 0 to a 5. Momentum is the key to success, guys. And I'm going to explain I'm going to really explain why it's the key to success. In America, we say they are playing above their heads. And what that means is they're performing better than what they should. They're not as good as they are. And I'm going to explain that. Just take this point as down. They are performing above their head. You need to make sure everyone is performing above their head in your business. You must get momentum going in your business so people can play above their heads. Guys, we talked about momentum. If momentum is the key to success, you have to have momentum in your team to be successful. What happens when you don't have momentum? The reverse happens. There is no growth in your team. When you have momentum, the great exaggerator is positive. When you lack momentum, the great exaggerator is negative. I'm going to give you an illustration. When a plane, if you guys know how heavy a plane is and how expensive a plane is, that plane can be held by 2 chalks. If you can see the diagram I have on my screen, the 2 chalks is held by this heavy plane. If this plane is in motion, it's impossible. When this plane is in motion, meaning the plane has momentum, it's impossible, totally impossible for these 2 chalks to hold this plane. This is what happens in our business. Because we lack momentum, we're held by small things. A train can be held by an inch of a block when it's not moving and getting ready to move. But a train that has gained momentum in high top speed will go through a 5-foot wall without even knowing it went through the wall. That is because of the momentum. When you have momentum, it empowers you. It makes you do the impossible. Folks, sometimes the problem isn't the problem. And what we keep thinking is the problem becomes the problem because you created the problem and now you have a fat problem. The problem is not the company. You are the problem. The problem isn't the problem, guys. Your problem is the fact that we lack momentum in our team. When you have momentum going in your team, it's going to increase results. It's going to increase growth. And you don't have to worry about petty problems. Each problem can stop progress without momentum. Just like I gave you guys the illustration, that small plane is held by 2 chalks. That plane will not move until they take the chalks out of the way. But when they're playing games momentum, try putting the chalks on the plane, or try stopping a moving train with extreme speed with a block. It's going to go right through it. Guys, this is why we need momentum in our team. Next point, leaders and not really problem solvers. This is what managers do. Leaders are momentum makers. Leaders build morals. They create momentum in the team. This is what we do as leaders. Now, we talk so much about momentum. How do we get momentum going in our team? That is the big question. We just said if you have momentum, it's going to create progress in your team. It's going to create progress and growth, supernatural growth. People begin to do things they never thought about doing, and they tell themselves, I didn't know I can do this. It's because of momentum. So how do we create momentum? How do we get momentum going in our team? And we're going to look at that today. First, you got to understand the value of momentum. Understanding its value. An example is it's a basketball game. When a team is winning, the other coach looks at what's going on. He sees the momentum going on. They're scoring. They're performing extraordinary. What the coach does is time out. Okay? When he says time out, he's calling that time out not to bring his team together and sing kumbaya. He sees the momentum, and he knows if he doesn't call the timeout, he's going to lose the game. So he called the timeout. Guys, this is the power of momentum. When you get momentum in your business, nothing can stop progress. The other guy hates the timeout because he got the momentum going. He knows it's game over. These guys are performing above their head. And everyone say, oh, I know this team with the caliber of players they have in this team, they cannot win this game. But when momentum kicks in, they become supernatural. This is why we need momentum, because momentum changes the pace of the play. Point number one. Point number two, figure out what motivates your team members. Figure out the motivating factor in your team and push that button hard. Push it, guys, really hard. You're all leaders. This is a leadership training. You need to figure out what motivates your people by asking questions. When you bring people to your business, I don't care whatever business you're in, you need to ask specific questions as the employer. You're bringing people to a multi-million-dollar business. Specific question have you need to ask specific questions. What do they want in life? What makes you cry? What inspires you? What makes you dream? If time and money wasn't a problem, what would you be doing? This will help you understand the people you brought to the business. You got to know what motivates them. Next pointer. Know your momentum button. Understand the momentum motivates them, because what motivates the people is what creates the momentum. We just talked about that. What motivates the people is what creates the momentum in your business. Next pointer, remove the demotivating factor. You know, I love what one of my great mentors used to say. It said people who haven't achieved anything try to advise you on how to achieve it. You tell them, oh, I just started a new business. It's a multi-million-dollar business. And they tell you what, you don't need that. You're not going to grow in that. Remove those people from your life. You don't need them. You're either getting motivated or demotivated. There's no middle class in this scenario. You're either staying motivated or staying demotivated because of the factors that affect you. So don't hang around people that don't want your growth, people that demotivate you. Stop hanging around them. You don't need them because they're going to tear you down. These people find a problem in every solution. You guys know the kind of people I'm talking about. When you see them coming from 10 feet or away, you change your direction because you know They have nothing good to say, but just to demotivate you from whatever you're doing in life. Stay away from these people. This is another key to growth. Next pointer. When you have your momentum going, guys, protect your momentum. When you get the wind blowing, protect the wind. Don't let the wind die down. Protect it. Protect it. Because momentum is the key to success. Because when Tony Robbins used to say, progress equals happiness. When you're progressing, you're automatically happy. When there's momentum in your team, it pushes your followers. It pushes the people you brought to the business to do better. It makes them achieve things that never emerge. But the momentum got to push them to that level. Next point is celebrate every success. Recognize and honor people who are moving, who are the movers, who are the star performers. When people do fantastic in your team, don't wait for Max to praise them. Jump on that and praise them. Be so busy recognizing people, you don't need it for yourself. It's very vital. Celebrate every success. Every single success that happens in your business, guys, you need to celebrate. I'm going to go a recap on the 4 pointers again before I close this training. Point number 1 is understand the value of momentum. I believe everyone should understand the value of momentum after this training. Understand what momentum can do to your team. Understand the value. Point number 2, figure out what motivates the people you brought to the business. Ask questions. Number 3, remove the demotivating factors from your life. People that don't help your life, they just want to tear you down. Number 3, celebrate every success. Every single success. And lastly, be so busy recognizing people you don't need it for yourself. Guys, don't let your learning lead just to knowledge. The training we have here can explode your business. Don't let it need to knowledge. Let it need to action. You have to lead by example. Lead first. When you lead first, you need to start the momentum first, not people. You need to start it up. You need to spark it up. And when you start the momentum, your team can duplicate it and protect the momentum. And guys, this is going to be the end of our training today. You are the success you create. Every success, every achievement you have in life today is because of what you have done. What you do today is your success tomorrow. If you're successful tomorrow, it's because of what you did today. What are we doing today? Where are we going tomorrow will depend on what we do today. So you are the creator. We are creator. You create the success that you are today. Wherever you are today, guys, congratulations. You are the architect of your life. If you don't like it, you're not a tree. Change it. But the key factors is we all have businesses. We have a team. We need to know the key to keep our business going. And the key, guys, is motivation. The key is momentum. The key is momentum. You need to get momentum in your business, and you have top performance in your organization. And with that, we're going to end the training for today. I'm going to open it up for questions or concerns regarding this training, because everyone here is a leader. A leader is someone that leads people, inspires people. Okay? A leader is like a thermostat. You can control the temperature. That's who a leader is. A follower is a thermometer. They only take readings. They can't control the temperature. You can control the temperature by increasing your momentum. So that being said, let's unmute ourselves and let's take it away. I'm going to start with someone. And Mesa, you want to unmute yourself? I think you're muted. Take it away.
Hey, how are you, everyone? Hey, everyone, how are you?
We can hear you loud and clear.
You can hear me okay? Okay. When you were talking about momentum and you were talking about motivation, motivation and momentum is totally opposite. Motivation is like taking a shower. It's something you need to do every day. But motivation is so temporary, okay? Motivation is totally temporary. But when you momentum is something that lasts forever. Momentum is like, I know you don't have snow in Nigeria, but it's like a snowball. You put it at the top of the mountain. It's like an avalanche, and what happens is it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes down the mountain. That is momentum, and it's the same thing with your team. Your team will grow exponentially depending upon momentum, not on motivation. Again, motivation is fantastic. It's great to be positive and have a great positive attitude. And when Maxwell was showing, I'm sure you guys don't have all day either, but when Maxwell was showing the car he used to drive and the house he used to live in, they were pretty nice though. I mean, the car was okay, the house was okay. But I want to share something with you real quick, and we can talk about it at another time. I lived, as most of you know, I lived in a condemned house with no running water, no electricity, no plumbing, no floors. My house was condemned. And I used to hitchhike when I was 12 or 13 years old, and I used to ask people to drop me off at this particular house. I told them that is where I lived, and I didn't live there. I would walk home to a condemned house. When I was 19 years old, I bought that house, okay? So my goal was to be in that house. Another time, a person picked me up when I was hitchhiking in a Cadillac. And I told the guy, one day I'm going to have a car like this. And he sort of laughed at me, and I was 15 years old. I went to the car dealership, and I walked in, and I got all the brochures, I got all the pictures, I got everything. And when I was 18, I bought the brand new Cadillac because I knew exactly what color I wanted, what style I wanted, everything I wanted. And that's what we need to do sometimes. We need to look at the car that we're driving and decide that's not the car we want, the car we really want. And you need to maybe go to the car dealership and pick out the car you want and post it in your, where you can see it every day. And take your family into a subdivision on the weekend and drive to an area, not where you live, but where you would like to live. And so when Maxwell showed those pictures today, it brought back so many memories, positive memories, but they brought back memories of, I didn't want to be where I was, and I decided not to do it. And the only way I could do that is to build a team. And I built the team. Not only did I build a team, I built one of the largest teams in the entire world. And not because I was talented, not because I was educated, not because I had any ability. I just had a desire to say, hey, I'm sick and tired of living where I'm living and doing what I'm doing. And so when Maxwell was talking about exaggerating, I exaggerated to everybody. I told them, this is the car I'm going to drive. This is the house I'm going to live in. This is and everybody laughed at me. They thought, oh my God, this kid is crazy, right? But after a while, they didn't think I was crazy. They said, oh my God, you did exactly what you said you were going to do. And I think that's what we have to do today. We have to decide that we're going to do exactly what we said we're going to do. We got to commit to our spouse. We got to commit to our children. We got to commit to your neighbors. You got to commit to your friends. You say, hey, listen, this is where I'm going to be, and there's nothing that's going to stop me. If you would like to join me, welcome aboard. If not, we can still be friends. But the whole thing is, this is where I'm going. I'm going with you, or I'm going without you. And I just want to let you know that's where I'm going.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's take the next person. I see, test me if you're still there. Take it away.
Hey, everybody. Maxwell, as always, your trainings are very powerful, very meaningful. gets the mind, ready. And one of I'd just like to share with everybody else is there is also a technique that when you wake up in the morning, instead of hitting the snooze that you're about to do, just count from 5 to 1 to 1 and get up and do it. That is how you create momentum. That is how you get yourself ready for the day. Every morning when I wake up, I visualize myself waking up in that dream place that I want to be, having everything that, that world has gotten me, and just picturing and feeling the feeling of being a president millionaire, the feeling of being on stage in Las Vegas, the feeling of going in a private jet, the feeling of all the people whose lives we have changed, all the doctors we have helped, everybody who we have touched with our products. That feeling is what wakes me up in the morning, and that is what I get up feeling every single day. Creating momentum, first things first, set your motion for the day, set your mood for the day. Count from 5 to 1, feel that urge that you're going to be successful today, and you will get there. And no matter how hard it is, nothing is easy without hard work. And everybody has shown that it takes hard work to get to where you are now. It takes hard work to get to where you're supposed to be and where you want to be and who you want to be, you're surrounded by. So as well as that, like, I love the whole thing of surround yourself with the people and things that you want to be surrounded by. Negativity, get rid of it. It's not going to help you. It's going to put you down. Anything that is negative that you are feeling or saying in your mind, you immediately turn it into a positive, and you're going to see yourself successful. It's so important to have your mindset. It's important to set your momentum. And if you say that you're going to contact 100 people today, you do it every day. Because the person that you are today, you're going to want to be a totally different person and more improved tomorrow. So it's not about today, it's not about tomorrow, it's what you set your mindset for the rest of your life. So yeah, great presentation. As you can tell, I'm all pumped up already. My mindset is still there and it's just being rejuvenated. So thank you, Maxwell.
Awesome, awesome. Power Talk, let's take Nolan. Nolan, you're on. I know you're at work. Let's take you before you get fired over there. Is Nolan there?
Hey Max, I'm here, but I'm just battling with my cough at the moment. Wow. You know what? Whatever you said today was just so... Can you hear me, Max?
Also, we can hear you loud and clear.
Cool, man. Thank you for such an awesome presentation, Max. Really impressive. While I was listening to it, there was a knock on my door. Somebody had come in for a meeting and I kind of had to shy them away and push them away because I was so engrossed in this training as well. But you're right, it's all about visualization. If you do not visualize yourself living in this luxury house, driving this luxury car, you're not going to get to it. So you got to keep that in your vision at all times. Keep it in the front of you. Look ahead and look at it. Do not look at what's behind you. Whatever is gone is gone. Look forward and go all out for it. So thank you very much, Max. I can't speak very lot. My throat is troubling me again. But thank you. I really appreciate it. And awesome. all the best for Italy. We all are rooting behind you. So just remember, we are the force to be reckoned with as well. So thanks, Max.
Awesome. We actually have someone from Italy now that you mentioned Italy, Benjamin. Benjamin, you on the call?
Yeah. I am on the call.
Good. You guys must be ready. The fire I'm about to bring to Italy, I'm wondering the president of Italy, or what they call it, prime minister of Italy, is going to be able to handle.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, I joined the presentation lately because of my health issues. But the area that you talk about, the momentum, it's a great topic and you have handled the topic very well. And what I can add to it is that we are expecting you. That is tomorrow next on Wednesday. And we are preparing ourselves massively, both in Rome and in Bari. And we are promising you that before you leave, you see diamond before you leave.
Awesome.
You will see a diamond. Nigeria should watch us very well. We just started, but we are going fast.
Awesome, awesome. Power
Thank
talk.
you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much
And
for being on this call. We're going to take the next person. Mrs. Abiola, you on? Take it away. Okay, I can't hear. Let's take our mama in the house. Andrea, you on? Take it away.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. The beautiful, beautiful training. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I believe that everything starts from inside. And all this training is to reform, to renew our mindsets. We go for what we want. And it's beyond luxury. It's beyond the luxury car and a luxury house. Because all that you need to get all of that is inside of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the training.
Awesome, awesome. Who else is on the call? I haven't spoken. Mobalaji, take it away.
I am here.
Oh, go ahead. This is, let me see.
Afternoon, morning, evening, everywhere. Yeah, I can say, because when you said momentum is the law of victory, there's nothing when you don't have a vision. When you have a vision, you set where you want to be and you work towards it. And that is where the momentum comes in. How do I get there? You wake up in the morning, you say, yes, what do I want to do today? And you work towards it. Again, you said we should do away with those who are discouraging, who are demotivating, those who are not encouraging us. If you are focused and you know where you are going, definitely you will leave those ones behind. Maxwell, you always, anytime I listen to your teaching, you always point me somewhere, and it's really important. And I think from what we have gathered today, we'll go back and set the momentum. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Who else? Mobalaji, you want to take it away? We also have Pastor take it away. You're running against time, so meet yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Maxwell. I love today's training because it's all about the momentum. And there's something you said is that we need to keep our focus. One thing I was able to take out from here is if there is a sustainable momentum within a group, they won't have the time to focus on negativities. Those that will focus on negativities will automatically get ejected. No two way about it. So that is something that I've actually picked out of this training, because from one of the trainings it taught us, I was able to realize that always create something that people will always look forward to. More like having a convention every day. Like now, everybody is so focused on the convention. Oh, the convention is coming out. The convention is so campus. The same thing within your own clique, within your own team. Always create something that everybody will look towards. So I think that's something I actually picked out of this training, because always create the momentum. People will not have that time to create some activities. So thank you so much for this awesome training. You just got me double pumped up. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Mobalaji. Yes, the leadership starts with you. Lead first. Awesome talk. Power talk. Pastor, you're there. Our American pastor, is he there?
Of course, I'm here.
Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, how are you?
Very well, sir. Maxwell, what more can I say than to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for your passion. Your passion is awesome. And my joy in this whole thing is you also let it out to every one of us that are in your team. The assurance I want to give to you is that we'll make good use of this information. Information empowers, and information actually energizes you. So the energy that this information that you are letting out is putting into us, you can be rest assured you'll get it. The results will show. So what I just want to say is that the results will show. The results will show. These things goes into the man's spirit. It's not just, they go into the man's spirit. And I can assure you, when it is in the spirit, you can pull it out all the time and put it to use and get the very best of results. Thank you so very much for this power training. It's awesome. Thanks a million. And it's gonna definitely go around. It's gonna go viral. You can be very sure of that. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Very, very powerful talk, Pastor, over there. Very, very strong words. Yeah, this is what you attract. You don't attract who you want. You attract who you are. The reason why I'm attracted to you or you're attracted to me is because of who I am. So that's very, very powerful. And thank you so much for your words, your kind words, Pastor. And we have one more person, Ms. Abiola. If she's ready, we're going to take it away. If not, it looks, is she there? She's been trying to say something. Ms. Abiola, are you there?
No, they can't see me, except.
Okay. We can't hear her. Constantina just joined. Or
I've not really put my full concentration.
Constantina, are you on? Take one more person before we close the call. Okay, I think they're having network issue. So guys, we're going to come, before we come to, okay, Ms. Abiola came up again. She always want to say something. I want to give everyone the opportunity to put their hats out. Ms. Abiola, this is your chance again. Go ahead, take it away, Ms. Abiola.
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I said that I couldn't give the meeting my full concentration because I was having network issues here.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have we're gonna have the
I'm
recording.
hoping to get everything. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have the recorded version posted. We're gonna come to complete. We're going to come to the end of the meeting. Once again, let's reflect on everything that this training is powerful, and you need to really go back and digest training, because these are things that have made people successful in the world. This is principles they have followed that have taken them from step 1 to step 2. We are not rewriting the wheel. I didn't write this thing. I got it from different successful people that have attained success. So we're just duplicating the success they have attained. So let's go back and reflect on these trainings, because they're truly, truly going to make a huge, huge, powerful difference in our life. So that being said, let's give it to the oldest man here to close this call. No one other than the oldest guy, Mr. User.
Not that many people have the rights to be the oldest person. I feel blessed every day that I'm the age I am. They say, the more birthdays you have, the longer you live, right? Anyways, what you were saying today regarding you become what you are, that is really powerful for me, because I believe that we're all together for a reason. We're not together for a season. We're together for a reason. We're here to make a difference, not only in our family, but every family that we contact. And I believe strongly that we need to go out on a daily basis and attract more people to what we're doing, because the belief system that we have is so strong. And what you were saying, we are who we're attracted to. And I want to say this. I'm so proud and so that I do have a family like you guys. You guys are fantastic. We're all on the same page. We're all moving forward in the same direction. And I'm looking forward to the call again tomorrow. I'm looking forward every single day. I look forward to this call. So again, you guys have a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Awesome, awesome. See you guys tomorrow for our regular calls at 9 o'clock. There's going to be some trainings conducted by Nolan while I'm in Italy. For those who are still, just in case we have network issues, you guys are going to take charge of what happens for next week. I might not have network in Italy, but if I do have network, I'm definitely going to be on the calls as usual. And that being said, we're going to end the call today. Guys, let's go out there and conquer the world. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye.